Hi, welcome to Empowered PT with Dr. E. Today I'm going to show you some exercises that you can do in standing to strengthen your hip. If you find that these exercises are too challenging for you, then please go back to my other video labeled non-weight bearing hip strengthening exercises and begin there first, and then you can progress to the standing version of strengthening. All right, so let's get started. So the first exercise we're going to do is a standing hip extension exercises. So I recommend that you grab a chair or a stool, something that you can put your fingers on for a little bit of balance. And standing here, what I'm going to have you do is you're going to pull your belly button in first. You're going to make sure that whichever leg you're standing on is slightly bent, so you don't want to completely lock it out. And then you're going to tighten your bottom as you push that leg straight back behind you. So you're going to hold a few seconds and then bring it back in, tightening your tush as you lift. You want to make sure you are not leaning or hinging from your trunk on this exercise. It should be a small, controlled movement, and you should feel it in the glute and the hamstring if you're doing it correctly. Okay, so on this you can aim to do anywhere between 10 to 30 reps, and then you're going to repeat and perform the same exercise on the opposite side. So that's standing hip extension. If that feels too easy and you need a little more resistance, you can always put the band around the ankles to add a little bit more resistance as you perform the exercise. Okay? The next exercise we're going to do is a standing hip abduction. So you can keep the band on if you need a little bit more of a challenge. If it's too difficult and you feel that you can't lift the leg, then I recommend taking the loop off. So you're going to pull the belly button in, stand nice and tall, and then kick that leg out to the side, hold a second or two, and bring it back in. The point of this exercise is to strengthen the gluteus medius, outer hip muscle. And so you want to make sure that you're maintaining that good tall trunk alignment and you're not leaning as you lift the leg. If you're doing it correctly, you will not be able to get the leg out very far. And as long as you're feeling it on the stabilizing leg and the leg that's moving on that outer hip, you know you're doing it correctly. Okay? So that's standing hip abduction. The other exercise is just a chair squat or a sit to stand. So seated toward the edge of the chair, you're going to just drive through the heels, stand up, tightening your tush at the top, and then lowering back down, leading with your bottom. Just make sure that the chair is against the wall or something stable so that it doesn't slide out from under you. Okay, so making sure those knees are in alignment with the hips, not caving in. Gonna press the knees out, drive through the heels, stand up, tighten your tush at the top, and then slow, controlled lower down, making sure that the knees are not caving in as you come down. Again, you wanna make sure that you're starting this exercise seated on the edge of the chair and you're not trying to get up from way back here. Okay, so toward the edge, driving through the heels, slow, controlled lower, reaching with that bottom first to come back down. So again, starting with 5 or 10 repetitions of this exercise, working your way up to 20 to 30 repetitions is ideal. You can also make that exercise harder if you need more of a challenge by holding dumbbells by your side as you perform the sit to stand exercise. So those are 3 good effective exercises to help strengthen your hip extensors, which are your glute and hamstring, your hip abductors, the gluteus medius, as well as your quadriceps for the sit to stand. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Have a great day.